equally call on the authorities that the activities of their men on these NTA roads, NTA before Birikweri, that access, please, I think they have to be called to order, because the way they harass motorists on that road, they just come and appear on that road and begin to do what they like. Something has to be done about that. That is my passionate appeal this morning. They should go to those federal roads in East-West Road. There are places that we're expecting them to stand, not on NTA Road and those other state roads that you don't expect to see them. I know that there's nothing wrong in them carrying out their duty, but for me, the right thing should be done all the time. They are not meant to be there, they shouldn't be there. That's my observation. Have a nice day.
Good morning, thank you very much. Knowledge is speaking to us from Okrika. Good morning to you, Knowledge.
Yeah, good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
I have two eyewitness reports. One goes for the drivers driving along Slaughter to Garrison. They surprised me this morning.
How?
When I got there to enter Taxi, because I'm going to work at refinery.
Yes.
When I got there to enter Taxi, they told me that they are taking 4 people at the back, 2 at the front. Reasons because they want to minimize. They don't want to increase their. This is the transport for us. They want to reduce it, and they should also consider them so that they can take 4 at the back. We should pay 100 naira. I was very pleased. I looked at them and said, thank you very much. They said that is the only thing they can do to return to the masses. And secondly, at refinery, please. There's a man lying down there. I don't know. People are just watching over him. He's just lying down there. The authorities should go there, close to the refinery, and do something about it.
Where exactly? Close to the refinery is very vague. Where exactly?
Close to the Alisa refinery there's a man lying down there.
Where? Well, we need specificity. Is it before the junction?
No, at the refinery gate. Just like a stone throw.
From the refinery gate.
Man lying down there. People have been going there looking at him.
Is he alive? Can you tell us if the person is alive? Does it look?
I don't think he's alive.
Oh dear. All right. Thank you very much. It's a very interesting report talking about people carrying passengers. In an increased number, 4 at the back and 2 in front. Mazi is speaking to us from Jonkrama. Mazi, good morning to you, please.
Good, how are you?
Good morning, please.
Good morning. My eyewitness, this is at the rural area.
Yes.
We met last year in December during the flood. Only people from Indiama we discussed. There is no room from Jonkramata or Indiama. Not to satisfy.
Wait. Did you say there's no road, or there's no good road from Jonkrama to
road cut up.
Interesting.
And this thought that they will use towards Engene. There is no, the flood destroyed everything. Please, Engene leave a road.
All right.
Attention of the River State government. Engene is part of River State. And at the headquarters of Outer West. But Engene throughout. Destroyed at the flood. Nothing. Please let them come to our aid.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. That's Mazi from Jonkrama. Robin, good morning to you.
Good morning, my brother Jude.
Welcome, please.
Yes, my eyewitness report goes straight to the Gary processing plant at Irebe. It has not been optimally utilized after the launch. And I think that the energy put in by our present governor should be expanded to the area wherein we can feed and eat what we produce here. There's enough cassava produced from the Shea axis, Elele axis, Ogoni axis. Where are these products going to be sent? Billion naira was spent in building that facility. Since the civil service cannot accommodate some of us, the oil companies cannot accommodate us, even if we have oil multi-billion-dollar company around us. we that are in the farm, let's have a place where we can do business and send our product to now. The government of Rivers State should look into that Gary processing plant and get that place running. There's no way that place will not provide job opportunity and value chain. It will trickle down. Some of those who produce their cassava in Elele, in Ogonia, and other far places will have those who will buy from them and send it direct to the factory there. So my eyewitness report shows that that place is under lock and key, and the government of the day should do the needful. Thank you and good morning, Brother Maja the farmer.
Miro is Nokrika. Good morning to you, Miro. Thank you for joining us this morning. And we have George on the line. Miro, let's hear from you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, please.
Jude, thank you. The Federal Road Safety at Akpado Junction to and from Africa. They are positioned when you're going at Akpado Junction, and they are positioned, another set is positioned when you're coming back the same at Akpado Junction.
Okay.
Jude, they have become worse than the police.
Oh dear.
The rate at which they take bribes from buses and taxis.
Bribes. You've seen them. You've seen them collect bribes, demand bribes from these drivers.
Oh my goodness, Jude. You know, it's almost impossible for someone to use a personal car to drive, no matter how small your car is, no matter how much you hate your car. Trust me, if it's a private car, you wouldn't even want to. If you know you're managing your life, except you have so much, you won't want to use your small car, go and damage it on that road. But if you're in a bus, you will see. It's a must. It is a must. As you're going, you pay. As you're coming, you pay. It's a must for buses and taxis.
This is
not like that. It's only the road safety that you can vouch that they don't collect these things. But for now, Jude,
wow,
my goodness, it is becoming. In fact, I'm embarrassed for them. And Jude, the road at Akpado going to Okrika, I've never seen it as worse as this, Jude. And even the bridge where you're coming from Okrika, the Akpado bridge coming back to Akpado is cracking. I'm seeing a crack there at the beginning, at the edge of it. It's cracking. So, look, something needs to be done. Immediate intervention.
All right. Thank you very much, Mira. Oh, we're going to speak to George from Buguma. Apologies, George. So let's take some messages before we get to have a break. We have a break in just under 55 seconds. Say, Jude, call it X, not Twitter. Well, on my app, it's still showing me Twitter. Yes, I know Elon Musk says, look, he wants to change the name of Twitter to from the Bird app to the X app, maybe fulfill his lifelong dream. But on my device, it is still Twitter, and the Bird is still the logo. So maybe when there's an update, I think an update is expected anytime from now. Good morning, Jude. Says explain if you don't take calls from old callers. All right. No, Obed. The idea is to get more voices, particularly newer voices. That doesn't mean we're telling all the listeners who have been listening to us, who are part and parcel of the mission here, to not call. No, but the idea is to get fresher voices. And so yes, you'll be allowed to communicate with us, so long as we get to hear more voices. Okay. All right. So it says expect me to react to the abandoned cassava at Oyigbo. Well, there's not much to say other than we have to find out, because I'm only taking things at face value right now.
Nigeria Info. Right back after this.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? I'm in Biggie's world, where it seems like multiple stars are aligned for the ultimate showdown.
between Spain and Zambia. It's 2-0. The Zambians are facing a very uphill task at the moment because of stats show that the Spanish side are pretty good with possession and then they really fall back after taking a lead. It's going to be a very difficult watch if you are a Zambian, and all of Africa right now, I like to believe, is encouraging them as we speak. Football is a game of miracles, so who knows? But I like to see at least a draw here. I like to get to see Zambia first and foremost score. They haven't scored yet in these tournaments, and these matches rather going down very hard in their first encounter by 5-0, and now it's already 2. Anyway, bring you updates as they come. But it's time for us to get back to the Eyewitness Report. And this is where we get to have you tell us what's going on in your area, in your part of River State. And then let's get to find out if people are aware. And more importantly, will remains. Please do not make derogatory or defamatory comments. If you didn't see it or hear it, please do not make mention of it. Do not make suggestions, because you thought it might be. No, if we need accuracy in our reportage, please. Very importantly, please do not make inciting statements. And on the flip side, for the balance of the conversation, it is imperative that if you have superior information, that you please call in to either corroborate or to disavow.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Well, we have Michael speaking to us from Burkiri. Michael, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Jude.
Thank you very much. I hope you're well, Michael. It's good to hear from you. Good morning.
Yes, I'm well.
Good.
I'm looking up for on Friday where you play some oldies.
All right, thank you very much,
okay,
Michael.
Fine. Do you know that this our program is really going places. So, after we discussed that man owns something. Now, the River State House of Assembly has set up a committee to find out exactly what's going on, and it was exactly as it was said. This man owns thing he talked about when even Mr. Mr. Zion even called and talked about the price and things like that. Just this week, the House of Assembly started doing something, and they discovered it was true. They've stolen most of the things. If you are driving down to airport, that will open that side. All the wire mesh, 99% of them have been taken away. Then yesterday, quickly, I drove on a third road. When it was raining yesterday, if you don't get to mind, then it was something else. But
that road, but the road is good. It's tarred. It's dualized for most of the the length.
The drains are blocked.
The drains are blocked.
Sand, yes. Although I saw them evacuating, defeating the sand some weeks ago.
Yes.
I don't know if they are forced into it again. Yesterday I drove in it too. Some cars were stopped. Water was on my bonnet, on the bonnet, so my heart was pumping while I was driving through that road yesterday. And I was wondering what will happen at that hole that myself and some other people called to complain about. That hole at JDP flyover. After Okuri roundabout, now that bridge.
Yes.
Going to Upper Hen. If you are coming back, there's a big hole. Two or three big holes. I'm just wondering drivers that will fall into that hole yesterday because the road was flooded.
Oh, that's worrisome.
I'm telling you, dude.
It's very much. Thank you very much, Mike.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Have yourself a wonderful day. Lady V on WhatsApp. WhatsApp number is 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. Some people, I'm looking at the devices in front of me. Some people are still calling the WhatsApp number. I know you want to send some messages or you have something to share. If you want to call us, please. The number to call to have a conversation with us is 0817 923 0002. Please, 0817 923 0002. Please, thank you very much. Lady V on WhatsApp says, my request is on the operation of SARS. First and most, there's no more SARS. There's no more SARS, Lady V. All right. Last week, they arrested a very decent young man who came to visit me and collected all the money he had through the bank accounts since they're still operating. So there are police people, right? Maybe anti-cultism unit, but there's no SARS unit. So the question now is, these errant police officers, right? They need to be reported. It's good that you're raising this issue up, but can you tell? Because if they transfer the money through an account, you should have receipts. He should report, please. It should, and even if he doesn't have, even if they ask him to withdraw it via cash or POS transfer and a cashback, right? He should still make a formal report to on where he was stopped, because these individuals are meant to record where they operate, where they should operate, and then investigations can be made. Please don't fold your arms. I saw a video yesterday online, and it was in Port Harcourt around Iwofe. I'm surprised nobody around Iwofe has called us this morning to corroborate. So let me have this as my eyewitness report. All right. So if you were in Iwofe yesterday or the day before, and you witnessed the people around Iwofe blocking the road, refusing the police to arrest somebody who they had on stop and search because he was driving a flashy vehicle, can you call in and verify, please? Can you call in and tell us if you were there, if you saw that? Because it was a report I got to see online. All right, that they searched this person, nothing incriminating, and then they tried to extort this person who was driving, and then the person raised an alarm, and then the people said, no, you can't do this, you can't do this, and eventually they let the person go. Now, if you were around Iwofe yesterday or the day before, please call in to corroborate this report, please. Thank you very much. Okay, all right. Moving on. This is on WhatsApp now. More messages. Chinedu Odiaka. All right. Okay. All right. Chinedu. We'll attend to that later. All right, good morning, Joe. I want to ask the road maintenance agency, are they not working again? There is a bad spot in Chokocho Junction. They should come and fix it before it gets worse. We also need electricity in Akpoku, Skifu Peru from HA. All right, thank you very much. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on Twitter. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on Twitter. Please, we have Chiwendu on the line. Chiwendu is speaking to us from Abuloma. Chiwendu, good morning to you, please.
Hello.
Good morning, Chiwendu. Thank you for calling. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am well. Thank you for calling. Welcome, please.
Yes, I have eyewitness about the last comment you made. The people that call themselves you say we don't have those people that police.
Yes.
On Saturday, around some minutes to 11, I was coming from Aba. My shop is at Abloma. I have all my goods I bought at Okru Road from JDP roundabout, coming to Okru Junction to connect to JT Road where my shop is. After the estate there, apart from one small motor on my front, I overtook them. Before I knew, people blocked me. They came out with walking, talking, this and that. Say I drive. They come with me. This one I'm calling him. They say, it's old man, it's a responsible man, this and that. Before you know, these people say, I say, which rough? In this rough road. They took me, she went drive. Instead of them carrying me past Amadi Road, they passed through Peter Audrey Road. I was up, we followed this other Abloma Amadi, so that we just drive to the police station to know. The situation, I've been hearing this thing for radio, but this one, personally, I have the experience on Saturday.
Chiwendu, go and report.
I was very, very surprised.
Chiwendu,
I don't know.
Chiwendu, you need to report to a police station. If you need to go to the head office and make a complaint, don't sit down and say it has happened. I don't know them. They search your ATM. That is wrong. They transfer money. That money went to somebody. The bank will tell them where that money went to, and you can start to trace. Please, it's your right.
No, the money was withdrawn. They refuse to transfer. They don't even allow you to make call. When I want call my friend who be police. They refused. It was ATM. They drove me that place,
and they withdrew.
I have to transfer and withdraw with the cash to them.
Okay, and I'm saying
I don't even know road. They lead me reach where I go. I begin ask road before I can come back.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know.
Oh my goodness! I am so
sorry.
Can
we go to for that camp? They don't have ID card. They don't have anything.
You should still report. Please. I'm sorry you have to experience this in Chiwendu. This is very embarrassing. It's a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. And there is no justification. I'm very sorry. There's no justification for this. Whether or not they have paid them salary or fuel is expensive, it is not an excuse. In the time past, there was not even any excuse. But now that more people are undergoing severe economic crisis, then you wear a uniform and decide to extort. It's a disgrace. It is a disgrace. It's an absolute look. And once again, I need to say this. All right, if you were in Iwofe yesterday or the day before, when the reported story of some policemen who stopped the vehicle, searched the vehicle, found nothing with the vehicle, but tried to extort the person, and then the people there gathered and said nothing of that sort will happen here. If you were there, please call in to corroborate. And I think it's time more people begin to stand against this very dastardly act. It is dehumanizing at best. It is a shame. It is a shame. A few weeks ago, just when petrol was about 500 and something, I was in a taxi. I remember I shared this story with you. I was in a taxi from Choba down to Rumokoro, and at Alakaya, where you have the Choba police station, just near the Uniport gate, in the evening they put a roadblock there. And this taxi driver said he will swear on his mother he's not going to give 1 naira to anybody. 1 naira he's not giving to anybody. Whatever they want to say or do, they should do. How do you wear the symbol of pride, the symbol of protection, the symbol of sovereignty of a nation, and then you now disgrace yourself? It is shameful, please. It is very shameful, and people should not be making excuses any longer. It's not a question, what do you give them? Give them what? What are you meant to give them other than respect? Davidson speaking from Emekuku Street. Davidson, good morning to you, please.
Yes, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Davidson.
I was enjoying your program on air this morning. The same happened yesterday at Emekuku Street, right in front of school, River State Post Primary School Board. At Emekuku. Now, police caught one vehicle. They didn't know that they are looking for POS was to extort money from the man's account. In the man's ATM, the man rallied around looking for POS operator. Finally, POS operator, they put the ATM card into the POS machine and withdrew money, cash. What was the offense of the man? I don't know. The man said that Agodama Johnson by Emekuku, that the man used one way. The man said there was no sign there to indicate that that place was one way. Yet they started 15,000 naira from the man. If you go to that junction now, you will see police people on top of motorbike in front of Thailand hotels, Miami Kuku, waiting for a place Somebody who will make mistakes so that they will catch the person.
Wait, David.
They only need your ATM card.
David, before I forget, right? Have they put a signboard to say that road is a one-way lane? Have they put a signboard there now?
I don't know for them. That is what we are asking them.
No, but you pass there. Emekuku is not far from that area. Is there a signboard that says this is one way now?
I don't know if there is a signboard there.
Okay. Lawson Lawson, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, sure. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for your patience, please.
Yeah, I'm calling from I'm from Tema community. There's a cheap bridge that links from the other side to the community, and from which that bridge is collapsing. They have made cry to the party government, right on the level of the president which so as the even now, to the extent that even motor cyclists cannot even pass. The bridge is totally bad. That is not able to something as part of function. That community is part of the university. I could like to be a up to this side. So that's what I think.
All right, Lawson, thank you very much. It's a very sad scenario, particularly when infrastructure such as bridges get to the point where they may just fail. It's very worrisome. It truly is worrisome. All right, 017-923-0002. 08179230003, 08179230002, 08179230003. Right, that's where you find us. And let's get to have you share with us your eyewitness report. Good morning, presenter. Kudos to the River State House of Assembly concerning the move on manhole removals by hoodlums. Within station bus stop by Odua Road, many have been removed. Sunny Beke in Port Harcourt. Thank you very much, Sunny. My eyewitness report, Governor Fubara has not made any pronouncement in this ongoing civil service week. Think he would have been fast enough to make donations and promises of promotion and better their lives if it were the event, if it was another event of judges or security have evicted from Egbema. Well, we don't know yet, so just hold on, wait and see, right? Please. It's easy to vent, but it takes a lot of control to process and then react appropriately, or rather respond, not react, to respond appropriately. Yes, Aguasim Kenneth on Facebook said, good morning, Jim. I'm from Iwafe. On the incident you talked about, I corroborate that incident. Interesting. So you were there. Interesting. All right. Akwe Lebari says, Akikwe, I beg your pardon, Lebari on Facebook says, the very bad condition of LMA Road to Bori is of great importance. Many lives have been lost. The government should intervene. Eno is speaking to us from D-Line. Eno, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, based on that, Mekuku, right from Omok Street, going down to fruit market, there is no sign. Then from that fruit market going down to
that's
no sign.
That's Kaduna Street now.
This is one way, or this is not one way.
That's Kaduna Street area. That's where the fruit market is. You're saying there's still no sign to indicate that this is one way or not?
Yes, no sign anywhere.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. So, no signages, no signposts. Last year, I did have the good pleasure of speaking with the head of the Road Safety Corps here in River State, Mr. Galanducci. And we made reference, it was part of the discussions we had that day, signages and the propriety of even trying to enforce rules and regulations when the people are not aware. Once again, and this is a very common mistake. It's a very common mistake. And those who have lived in Port Harcourt obviously know that place, that area, right, the road is one directional. It's unidirectional. It's not bi-directional. All right. So you just go one place, which is one way. All right. But some people, particularly maybe people who are involved in what do you call it, ride sharing, who don't regularly come to that area, may not know. And it's not just about that place in D-Line. It could be anywhere in Port Harcourt. If you don't have proper signages, what then is the justification? If there's no sign that says no U-turn, if there's no sign that says no parking, if there's no sign that says speed limit at 40, what moral standpoint do you have to punish anybody? Like somebody said, it is clear extortion. My 2.3. Good morning.
Good morning, Oga Jude.
Wale from Messina. Wale, thank you for calling, please.
And my high witness is about one Avalon car patrolled by some group of police, Williams, something like that.
Oh dear. Wale, please, if you can, return the call, please. If you can, return. All right, we have just about 3 minutes, yeah, and I'd like to get to read your comments on our platforms. All right. Thank you very much. All right, this one says, good morning. Do you know that as a taxi driver carried an army personnel with his uniform, not knowing that he was going to buy drugs at Quick Road? Very funny. Really? Wow. It's a very indicting statement there. Very indicting. Didn't know. Well, if you want to get to know what's going on the streets in any city, you need to speak with the taxi drivers. You need to speak with the transporters. They will really give you the nitty-gritty, if I can say so. But this morning, I think the highlight for me so far for our Eyewitness Report, has to be two interesting stories. One, the fact that some taxi drivers are asking passengers to please be a bit bothered, be a bit stressed, as they are made to sit 4 at the back seats. Ideally, it's meant to be 3. I can imagine how that scenario will play out for someone who's as big as I am, to sit down behind with 3 other passengers. But that's what they're asking. They're asking that that should be done so that they keep the prices at 100 naira, and then they also can make a little bit of money on those trips. I don't know what you think about that. In fact, I think we'll have a conversation about this tomorrow morning. On our office beat, because it's a business concern. We will talk about inconveniences in a bid to manage costs right now. So Thursday, tomorrow morning, that'll be our first port of call, I promise you. As always, thank you for joining us. And then, very disturbingly, the reports about some police officers, and I've seen some of them wearing uniforms, extorting people. Shameful, very shameful.
They told us we were consuming 60-something million. In less than 6 months, we increased it from 60-something million to 200 and something million. What were we doing with it? We're bathing with it.
On Talking Figures, we'll be talking business, crunching the numbers, following the money, and examining policy.